Good morning, to meteorologist Travis Klineski here on this Friday morning. We had a lot of heavy rainfall, a little severe weather last night. Still some ongoing showers and isolated thunderstorms. Most of it is occurring right in here right now, and then more of a shield of rain back to the west. There's not a lot here right now, but it is quite foggy. But this low pressure center is going to be very important to our forecast today as we go through the morning hours. Some sunshine is going to work its way into the warm sector with some strong southerly winds, and that will destabilize the atmosphere. And late this morning into this afternoon, we could be talking about some strong to severe thunderstorms developing near this area of low pressure and then just north and east of that. So there is a chance of severe weather in here late this morning, early afternoon, but the threat may actually get a little higher as we get further into the afternoon. Now on the backside of this is just showers and weak thunderstorms, no severe weather in here. Push this out a few hours, there's 2:30 in the afternoon. Now we're talking severe weather here, north central Nebraska and then especially eastern Nebraska here. Again, the backside of the low, the more stable air, so you're talking about maybe some lightning and thunder, but otherwise just rain. But the winds will also strengthen behind this cold front here. They're going to become very strong out of the west. We're going to be watching, though, eastern areas. It's mid to late afternoon. That's the biggest threat of severe weather here, eastern areas, with those supercell thunderstorms that develop right in here. So there's where your biggest concern of severe weather is. Meanwhile, the low continues to lift off to the northeast. We'll see things wrap up by the end of the afternoon or early this evening. By midnight, everything is gone. We'll see quieter weather. The winds will come down as well. Quieter weather most of tonight right into tomorrow morning. In fact, most of tomorrow will be fairly quiet. Winds will become a little bit breezy. The strongest winds will actually come tomorrow night, though. More showers and thunderstorms by late tomorrow afternoon and more so into tomorrow night, especially focusing that warm front to our south that starts to lift north later Saturday night and Sunday morning. But this is your best chance of severe weather right in here. And then more of your general showers and thunderstorms here. But there are going to be pockets of heavy rainfall. And this is going to continue into your Sunday morning. I think less of a chance of severe weather on Sunday, but we're still going to see more showers and thunderstorms make their way through during the day on Sunday. Before we get to the severe weather outlook here, let's take a look at a couple of long-range models. And we're only going to look through the rest of the weekend here, but here's Saturday into Saturday night. As things start to ramp up, watching that severe threat, southeast Nebraska, and especially look at parts of eastern Kansas and Oklahoma could get hammered tomorrow evening. But the rain will continue into our Sunday. Stable air, though, will lead to less of a severe weather threat, but we'll still see a chance of rain before that lifts off to the northeast. Could a little snow mix in northern Nebraska? We'll see. If it can be cold enough, then we'll see drier weather from Monday. There's some small chances off and on of showers and thunderstorms after Monday of next week. I won't get into too many details on that. So again, let's jump ahead to Saturday here. Saturday evening, showers and thunderstorms. Big severe weather threat off to our southeast, eastern Kansas and Oklahoma. We'll have a chance here in Nebraska as well, but less of a chance the farther northwest you go. But continued showers and isolated thunderstorms into your Sunday should wrap up by Sunday afternoon, late afternoon or evening. And move on out of here. Dry weather most of Monday. GFS model. Let's jump ahead to Saturday. And again, there's that severe weather threat. Eastern Kansas and Oklahoma getting hit hard. Parts of southeast Nebraska has a chance. And then we'll see things stabilize into Sunday morning, and then more of your general showers and isolated thunderstorms Sunday morning, wrapping up Sunday afternoon, and then quieter weather into our Monday. All right, back to the severe weather threat. And again, this is from the Storm Prediction Center. A new update will come out around 8 o'clock this morning. I don't foresee any big changes to this, but we'll see. Right now, again, your highest threat over eastern Nebraska. There's a level 3 out of 5 enhanced risk of severe storms. All modes of severe weather are possible. And even all modes are possible back to the west as well here, but you can see lower chances of severe weather the farther west you go. Let's look at the tornado threat. Again, a small chance of an isolated tornado, Highway 281. A little bit better chance here in the Brown area, York to Norfolk to Beatrice. But then the highest threat from Lincoln eastward here. Missouri River into Iowa, down to Kansas City. We're talking about a better chance of some tornadoes, and that those dashed lines, those black lines, that's SIG right there. That means significant tornadoes are possible in those areas as well. Hail is also going to be a big threat, including maybe some significant hail over 2 inches in diameter over eastern Nebraska. In fact, that is the biggest threat with the supercell thunderstorms, but we may see a little bit of hail into central Nebraska. And there may also be some damaging wind gusts, and again, the farther east you go, the higher threat you have of some of that as well. Looking at tomorrow, and more so the end of the afternoon into tomorrow night, this time your highest threat is going to be over southeast Nebraska and northeast Kansas, an enhanced risk there. All modes of severe weather are possible. The threat gets lower the farther northwest you go, but it is not zero. Still a chance of some severe weather even into the Tri-Cities area and then not much of a severe weather threat, but still some showers and storms are possible Saturday night in these locations here. Sunday, the threat mostly looks to be over eastern Nebraska and then east from there. In fact, I'll show you that there's a large area with a slight risk of severe weather off to our east and southeast here. We still have rainfall in our forecast. On top of the heavy rain we saw in parts of the area last night, we could see more pockets of heavy rainfall between now and Sunday. And so some of those areas that got a little too much rain last night, that's not good to get that much more rain. But hopefully those that didn't get as much rain last night can pick up some more rain here. This is just a general idea of the rain. This isn't looking at those numbers, this isn't a for sure thing. As we found out last night, some places will get more than expected, others will get less than expected. Highs today, kind of a wide range in temperatures from the 50s to the 70s. Warm sector here where there'll be more sunshine before the storms develop. Cool sector, more clouds and showers around these areas here and more stable air. Tonight, 40s and lower 50s for lows. Tomorrow, kind of the same thing. 50s northwest, 40s way out west, 70s in the southeast, some mild 60s in between. Tomorrow night, 40s and lower 50s, or 40s and 50s for lows, warmer in the east, cooler out west, and 30s way out west. And then looking ahead to your Sunday, this is going to be one of our cooler days of the forecast, but still getting into the 70s over southeast Nebraska, 60s in central areas, and then 50s and 40s as you go to the northwest as the rain chances will continue. Let's take a look at the 7-day forecast for the Tri-Cities. And again, you can see the showers and thunderstorms today, some sun mixed in. Next round comes late tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow night, continuing into Sunday. And then I didn't put much focus into the long-range forecast. We do warm up a little bit next week. There will be some off and on chances of rain and thunderstorms here and there. But it looks like overall the milder weather should continue much of next week. Mostly highs back into the low and mid 70s after some 60s these next few days. North Platte, again, showers and thunderstorms, no severe weather threat for today, and even the severe weather threat on Saturday night and Sunday is pretty low as well. But showers and thunderstorms chances are still pretty good there, and then some slight chances of rain and thunderstorms next week, and we'll keep it on the warmer side there. Highs in the upper 60s, lower to mid 70s most of next week here, so that kind of gives you an idea of what you can expect there. Well, I want to thank you all for watching on this Friday morning. I'll see you all again on Monday morning. Have a good weekend. We'll talk to you all later. Bye.